Howdy, friends. You may have heard that one upside of the streaming industry is the democratization of music. And that may be true, but there's a downside to democratization as well. And that is there's tons, millions of people throwing their music out there. They all deserve to be out there. I'm not saying that. Just to be clear, happy to have everybody have access and not have to deal with gatekeepers. That's all good. The reason I'm making this video is I want you to think about the long haul, because the more democratization means there's more to wade through, that people will have a tougher time of finding you, possibly, but certainly you'll have a tougher time promoting yourself and navigating through the mass amount of people that are now putting their music out. I mentioned this before. When I put out my first album, there was 2,500 albums a week coming out. Right now, as we speak today, there's 250,000 singles a week being released, at least. So just think about that. Think about the long haul. The music business has always been youth-oriented. So people are always thinking, okay, I got to get signed when I'm 19, 20, 21, 23, whatever, and I've got to make it right away. And sometimes that happened. If it didn't happen within a reasonable amount of time under the old system, they probably got discarded or got lost or figured something else out. Now, I think it's even more important than ever to think about the long haul. When you release your music for the first time in this new environment, in this new era, think about the long haul. Do not be thinking that you have to make it right away, because it might be harder than ever, actually. And do not be thinking that if you don't make it right away, it's over for you. It's not. It's not. It's become a long haul. It's become a long-term, a very, very, very long-term endeavor. And just be prepared that instead of it being a 5-year project to get your music across to people, which is kind of what they looked at in the old days, generally, it might be more like 20 years. And that's okay, because if you're starting in your 20s, 20 years, you're in your 40s, maybe you've built up your audience, they're loyal to you, you're loyal to them, and they can't wait for whatever you're putting out next. That's a good thing. I would also recommend getting a day job, but that's another discussion altogether. I mean, I had a really, really good day job when I got signed and I quit right away. I would not do that today. I would have kept my day job. But just think for the long haul. Do not be concerned of whether it happens right away, how fast it happens, whether it happens within your timeline, whether it's a 5, 10, or 15-year plan. I would suggest thinking beyond that and being around for a while and enjoying yourself. Remember, it's playing music, right? Play. Enjoy yourself.